Hello. I don't know why like whenever we start and you say hello, it just makes me laugh.
Guys, what do you say that?
What?
The act of being funny or something, the privilege of being funny or something like that. There's this reel going on, na? And then they
Hmm.
flip the phone and then they show their boyfriend or
Ah,
girlfriend. So like,
I'll flip
that's
my phone. I'll flip my phone and I'll show you.
एक तो जो ये रोज लवी दवी करने आ जाते हैं.
ये जो दो लड़कियां हद करती है.
We are actually letting fellow girls know that this is the bare minimum which friendships can provide. So, girly bobs.
Anyway, do you wanna do a quickie rapid fire
Yes,
game
quickie.
today?
Yes. Oh, I thought we were
Okay.
looking at a quickie.
What?
Yeah, you just said quickie, and I was like, yeah, okay, quickie, why not? This sounds so bad.
I thought you'll just rhyme it with hickey.
Yeah, did you read that somewhere? So I read it somewhere on Instagram only, guys. My source is Instagram, so do not believe this at all. It's just something that I saw, read, and it had me dumbfounded. So the
Hmm.
post said that a boy died because the girl gave him a hickey, and she gave it so hard that it kind of struck some of his nerves in the neck.
I heard it. I mean, I saw
And
it.
see, and then he died. प्यार की निशानी नहीं है हिकी anymore. Damn. Yeah, you were saying.
Okay. So yeah, let's just start with the game. I'll ask you. It's the most basic game, like who's likely.
Okay.
Let me start.
Hmm.
So among you and me, of course, who's most likely to fall in love too fast?
So
Yes.
my answer to that apparently is neither of us. But if we have to choose, oh my god, this is such a shame. But I think it's.
It's
I
a
don't think
quickie. It's a
it's neither of
quickie
us.
game.
Neither of us.
Yes, same.
Neither of us for real.
I think the entire relationship, love, and all that thing has evolved so much that nobody, or maybe some audience, may fall in love too fast. But for us, we analyze a lot before
Yeah.
stepping into anything. So yeah, neither
Stepping
of
into
us.
something called love, because you actually put love in a pedestal and it's not something flingy. So you have to do your math and
True.
biology. Oh my god, what's up with me today?
Okay, moving on.
Who's
I'm
most
already
likely?
laughing.
Laugh? No, I'm just saying the act of being funny. I pull up a baddie like Poonam.
Ah, stop.
Yeah. So next, who's most likely to go back to their ex?
Neither of us.
We have this
No.
thing we have this one mantra which y'all should also pick up. It's called your ex is your ex for a reason. And that could be any ex, a company, a person, friendship, whatever.
Bang on.
Yeah,
So
next.
that's our answer. Yeah.
Neither.
I'm by the way, I'm already laughing reading this question. Who's most likely to ignore red flags?
Are we counting the past?
I actually went back there.
If we're counting the past, then Muskan.
And if we are counting the past, then Poonam too.
Oh my god. See?
I ignored red flags for a long 2.5 years. So, yeah.
I can't even open my mouth. Let's just move on. Okay. Who's most likely to catch feelings in a no strings attached situation? Neither.
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 There will
Because
be
this
strings attached.
Yeah, because this also goes back to the thing that we do not fall in love too fast. But when it comes to money, oh my god. Even the sound of money, the notes, the jiggle and folds. Yeah, I would with any string attached.
Yes. Okay. Next is who's most likely to double text and then regret it. Say.
I don't think any of us, because we are too sharp with our texting game. I mean, we were very sharp with our texting game back in corporate, but love and relationships are not something corporate. But I don't think we were. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yes, professionally, so we are very accurate. But that is one time I did actually.
yeah,
But
Poonam,
one
I was
time.
going to say.
But it's only one time. And I did not regret it for sure. I just did it. But it was very like long back, guys. When I used to think that I'm the biggest flirt alive, it was that time.
It was back in the past.
Yeah, way back. So
Okay,
yeah, next.
One last question, I think, for this segment is who's most likely to stalk someone after just one date? And my answer to this is basically, why would you go to a date with someone without stalking them first?
Ah, that's such a good point.
Yeah, it's not a blind date.
Yeah, but if let's say we have stalked and we went ahead and then we came back home, then it's both of us that we will stalk his entire khandan and we'll find out things that he'll probably never know about him.
Clock it. Are we talking about the time when I found out somebody's boyfriend from just a bicep over stalking?
Yes.
I
Muskan
have
has
this,
Hamza level intel capacity. She gives me a lot of intel, guys.
and most of it is true, huh?
Is true. That's true.
I have given her one more intel that if Apurva brings in new curtains in her house, she and Amin are dating for sure. I have more intel on that. So today Apurva put up this story that somebody, I don't know, somebody texted her or she texted someone. So that's a little bit vague of a theory. So I'm not counting on that one. That I slept for 14 hours today. And then I saw this story by Amin where he was like, I have slept so much today, guys. Now even my voice is breaking. I've just got up. I was like, clock it.
And you know, ever since you told me about this curtain theory thing, every day, every morning, I opened either Apurva or Amin's story and I checked that are they changing their curtains or not.
Excited to know that.
I'm so involved.
We have real businesses, huh, by the way. It's not our main thing.
Yeah, I think we can put it out there, guys. If you have someone to stalk and if you're not able to find out information about them, or as we call it, intel about them, you guys can reach out to us. We have an expert. Muskan is the expert here.
We'll let you have some FBI level thing going on.
Yes, and we'll discuss the commercials at the table.
Yeah. Lately, I also figured out that a certain group has parted ways through stalking.
Yes.
And my intel was true.
Yes.
Let's not go where and why, but yeah.
That's such an
But
inside thing.
Yeah, that's an insider. But I also think about the stalking thing. If someone starts following me now, or in this date situation that the question was, instead of stalking the person, I go and stalk myself first, from like a third person POV, to see how that person will view my profile.
Oh my god. You have just read my mind.
Again.
You know, it's that thing now, whenever you have put a story up and then you go and revisit to that story just to see that how is this looking, so aesthetic, the sound, the music is so on point. and and then you also revisit from another account or a friend's account or something, just to see how it looks from a third eye.
Yeah,
That's so
because then
sad.
the UI changes nature, it comes send message. So you want to see, oh, this how I look? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nice. So that's an end to this segment. But talking about all the questions that we have asked, it was around relationships and all. Do you realize how much relationships have evolved these many years? Let's say from the time, let's just take a year timeline. 2013 to 2026, so
Yeah.
much of evolution has happened in relationship dynamic.
Definitely.
You know, I mean, there if I talk about it, then I can also say that the person I was dating back then and the kind of relationship I was having, it was so like intimate and it was so like always वो नहीं बोलते हैं, like कि घुसे रहते थे.
Hmm.
You know, that thing, very clingy, and it used to feel very like हाँ मेरा ही तो बंदा है, all
Oh
that.
God, yeah.
So from that to this version of me wherein I'm like कि भाई दूर रह, just maintain distance when it's needed, you can be clingy later.
Yeah, be clingy when it's the time. We
When
sound
it's the
so
time.
bad, yeah, guys. We are we are big time lover girls, huh? We are big time lover girls. We must tell you, we just do not
We
spend our
used to
lover girl
be
energy. We just do not spend our lover girl energy on the right, or did I say on the wrong people anymore?
on the wrong people actually.
Yeah.
Also the effort has changed so much.
Effort, definitely. If you look at it back in the days, putting an effort was not considered a thing. Karna hi hai
Hmm.
ye. It used to be
Hmm.
like that. And then there came a time where efforts, putting in efforts, showing efforts just took a dip. And it took a dip like crazy, where mistreatment is happening and what all these kind of I'm not interested, chasing behavior, mysterious behavior, and how do we say that I do not belong, I do not put in efforts, I'm the cool girl, the
Hmm.
cool guy, that kind of thing started happening. And then lately I love how efforts have just are a beautiful thing now. People want to send in flowers, people are understanding the importance of saying sorry, people are understanding the importance of making themselves a better person first, so that they can be a better person for the other partner, both
Hmm.
financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. I'm just
Hmm.
loving this evolution. I'm very grateful for the time that I wasn't a very adult person when the dip in the efforts thing happened.
Yeah, about the sorry thing, I still believe there are guys who actually just say sorry for the sake of it, and that's the most irritating thing in a relationship. That you're just saying sorry just to wrap up the fight. I mean,
Mm,
dude, please first analyze what is wrong, then give your 2 cents on it. Ki,
mm,
okay, this are wrong. Or even if you're not like giving your 2 cents, then the person who's actually telling you stuff, acknowledge. That's a bare minimum thing you can do, and
mm.
then based on all that scenario, say sorry if at all you are at fault. I mean, guys to say sorry only, just say it. Dude. But
Yeah, you've been there कि अरे तू सॉरी क्यों बोल रहा है, तुझे पता भी है, you've been there, आप सॉरी
हाँ,
क्यों बोल रहे हो?
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली, बट आप पहले बोलो बाद में बोलो, समझ के बोलो यार. जस्ट से इट फॉर द सेक ऑफ इट. इट्स वेरी इरिटेटिंग.
And then repeating the same thing. The
सेम
basics of
थिंग.
sorry are like not repeating the same.
You know, the one thing that gives me the most icks in a relationship is over promising and under delivering.
Oof, oof.
And
तो
I'm
बोल ही मत. अगर आप नहीं
I
करना चाहते हो,
हाँ.
don't say it at all.
And we have discussed this before in one of our episode, but I just can't. I have seen this so many times, like not with me, around me. And I'm like, dude, don't just say it. अगर तू नहीं कर सकता है तो then बोल दे कि नहीं हो पाएगा, but don't do that. Don't play.
Yeah, if they don't say anything at all, and then see, this is my point, and it's not just about relationships, it's about basic human tendency, that if someone promises you a 10 on 10,
Hmm.
you are going to have an expectation of 10 on 10, and if it's 10 may say 9.5 also, then you get disappointed. But if you're not told anything to anyone, or just not set any expectation or put up the hopes of a person, then if the
Hmm.
person even does 1 out of 10 na, it just feels okay, good, okay, somewhere.
Actually. So either you, what I believe, the person you were at the beginning of the relationship, try to maintain that person throughout the relationship, and the relationship will work wonders.
Mm,
If you are 10 for on the first day, and then you are 0 on the 100th day, the
negative.
relationship will sink in no time.
Also, what are your thoughts on that concept that says na, that a relationship is never 50-50, it has to be 80-20, it has to be 90-10?
Hmm.
What are your thoughts on that?
Actually, I used to think that a relationship is 50-50, but then I saw a reel wherein the girl, I think she was a therapist, and she was explaining that it can never be 50-50. Sometimes you are 100, sometimes he's 100. And kinda agree to that a relationship can never be 50-50, because there will be days when you will not do anything and the other person will try to give the best. So that day you are zero and the other person is at his 100, and it
Mhm.
will be vice versa on other days, and someday it will be like 60-40, then that you are giving 60% and he's giving 40. So I think that
Mm.
that's a good balance. I think 50-50 is a better balance is this.
But I have a hot take on this.
Yeah, spill it.
If the relationship is always an 80-20 or a 90-10 or a 60-40, wherein the one person is always putting in more and the other person
Hmm.
is always putting in less, no matter
Hmm.
what, आज उसने ये एफर्ट डाल दिया, कल वो उससे थोड़े कम एफर्ट डाल रहा है. Yesterday he put in this effort, he's putting a little bit more efforts today, but his efforts or her efforts are always less than what the other person is putting. Like when this happens always,
Hmm.
that's not acceptable at all.
Yes.
At all.
Always, though, it can't be. It can't be like that.
You cannot be an 80 every time for a person who's just willing to be a 20 for you all the time.
20. That's true. That's true.
That's what
And
I would take a
yes, I also have a follow-up question on this. So let's say I'm giving you a situation. Let's say you are in a relationship with a person, of course, with someone.
Mhm.
And in the initial days things were good, he was putting effort and sab kuch theek hai, and following days you started to take lead on every little things, like kahan jana hai, where to eat, which restaurant to choose, which place to go for the next holiday, itinerary banana, outfit select karna, all
Mm.
that, and you are taking a lead. And
Mm.
then after a point the guy has given you this response that yeah, you do it better na, so you do it only, and that continues. So
Mm.
what's your view on that? Would you like to be in that situation wherein only you are taking the lead, and at the end of the day you are so exhausted because you're thinking about yourself, at the same time you're thinking about him also, that okay, if I'm taking him to a place of my choice, what will he eat, what will he like? So that, I hope you got it.
I got it. I do have an answer to that. I have a very vivid answer to that, apparently,
Yeah.
which has so many thoughts. But to start with, I am a bit of a control freak. And control freak, and I hate to say it, but I am also the kind of a person which this habit I'm really trying to change. Fix basically. See, let's say I've brought you for a movie, and then the entire time my concern will be, I hope you're liking the movie. I hope you're liking the movie. All right. But I'm really trying to fix that. So, in the first place, it's going to be my fault that I have made this a thing that only I'm going to be the one taking care of everything. It's my fault. मैंने तो वो आदत डाल दी ना, that he's saying that हाँ हाँ तुम ही करो तुम बढ़िया करती हो. No. I am a control freak here and there, but I would want to shut my mind off, I would want to that I don't you think there's just something about that you cannot be feminine in front of any guy. You have to have a very masculine guy in front of whom you can, bring out your own femininity. So I'm not saying that control is not a trait of femininity. It is. But the ability, the knowing of the fact that yeah, he'll take care of it. Now, I'm also not saying I would be completely dependent or completely he has to take care of it. But then again, the 80-20, 60-40 thing goes on. I would say he doesn't have to do it all the time. I don't have to do it all the time. We're good as individuals, and when we come together, we're just making it better. So yeah, that would be to say it shortly. No, I do not want to be the one taking care of everything all the time at all. And neither would I want him to take care of everything all the time.
Exactly, because at the end of the day it'll exhaust you, and you'll be like I'm giving my brain to this work which is giving me money, then I'll have to come back to home, and then I also have to think about what's to cook, what to eat, where to go, where to chill. It's a lot.
It's actually a lot because वो कहते हैं ना अति हर चीज की खराब है. Too much of everything is bad. Too much of
Exactly.
dependency is bad. Too much of independency.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my take on it. Wow, thanks for bringing out. I didn't know this about me. Thanks. Hmm.
See, but
Okay.
yeah.
Let me give you this one situation,
Hmm.
and you answer it. It's a relationship based situation only.
Okay.
Let me frame it. Give me a second.
Okay.
Again, it's a very basic one, but
Huh.
you have to rate the following things. Okay, how
Okay.
important it is for your guy, your man, to introduce you in his friend group, that to have his friends validation, and those are like good friends. If the friends are only faltu, then there's no point. I'm talking about healthy relationship, healthy friends, healthy life. Okay, so that is a default setting for these questions. So rate how important is the friends validation or him introducing you to his social groups. How important is that to you?
So, like my friend's validation or his friend's validation?
His that
His.
let's say you are dating this guy and he has like a solid group of friends, everything healthy and wonderful, and he introduces you there and they have you validated that हाँ भाई ये अपनी है. What are your thoughts on that? To an extent that if your guy is not around, you can actually call one of his friends and be like, अरे
Huh.
चलो.
Got it. Then I'd rate it a good 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a 10 on 10 for me. It says a lot.
No, I'll tell you why I removed 1 point. Is because sometimes, as you said, na, that it's a good bunch and good lot. So that on that level, it's a 10 on 10 thing. Sometimes it's also like there will be one faltu friend who will say faltu ka non-stop. In that case, I would not want his validation on me at all.
At all.
I'll be like, you also stop talking to him if you can. So in that case, and this -1 is also for that you cannot believe in men that easily.
That's the point too. Like I gave this all of this comes under the default that everything is very hum saath saath hai mahol, you know.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, good 9. Good. You
Now,
know, I actually also I have this thing in me that whenever I am meeting one of my guy's friend, I have this thing that I have to be presentable. I have to be the girl in front of him, and the friend should think that wow, क्या लड़की पटाया है.
yeah, and I've also heard that it's sort of a satisfaction when a girl meets her man's friend and she
Yeah.
was like चलो चलो ग्रुप में से सबसे अच्छा वाला मैंने पटाया है.
That's true.
Okay, now you rate out of 10 only moving in or living in together.
10 on 10.
Oh,
I so want to do that. And I've told my mom about it.
interesting.
I was, I think back in 2017 or 2018 ish, I did tell her that I want to do it. And I also told my best friend that before getting married, I will move in with the guy. Not because I want to know him in and out, all that thing is fine. I just want to have the feeling of live-in relationship before marriage, and the fact that so this little things gives me such joy that whenever we'll wake up together and we'll get ready and we'll leave the house together for our respective work. I don't know why, but this scenario gives me such joy. I'm like giggling, you know.
I get you.
Then one key he'll have, one key I'll have, and then we'll come back home to each other. Such, my God.
No, maybe y'all can meet up for dinner also, no? And then head home.
Yeah, of course, there will be plans, but that feeling that the entire 9 hours, 8 or 9 hour of your life, you have been rotting in this work situation, and then suddenly ghanti baji, and then you're rushing back to home just to meet this person, and then you don't need to, go another places to meet this person. You to have one house. and you're just going back there.
I really feel that yeah, you we both have like a good age gap, which actually leads to this kind of mature thinking, and it's actually so cute and giggly, you know. You know what gives me the giggling feeling? You know it very
Hmm.
well.
No, but say it for the audience.
So I have two of these feelings. Stop, why am I blushing already? First of them is like everyone is excited for wedding. Everyone is excited for the marriage. So am I, but okay.
Hmm.
Just the day one of being husband and wife. I have something. So, like every time Poonam and I are having some kind of wedding discussions, which is probably very central topic of our conversations. Poonam's
Hmm.
usually talking about on my wedding, this is going to happen. On my wedding night, this is going to happen. On the wedding day, on the wedding function. So, like everything is happening
Yeah.
around the wedding. And when I start, I'm like, so when it'll be the day one of getting married now. That I
Yeah.
don't know. There's some kind of kick that the first day. I'm so excited to wear my chiffon silk sari, damn it, with my contrast blouse. I am so excited
Oh.
to wear my Sonika Rani har. I'm so excited to wear my House of Masaba sandals. I'm so excited to wear my sleek, not sleek, proper wedding jewelry, the bangles, have my hair done by a stylist. I am really going to call a stylist even on day one of my wedding.
This is giving me full 110% सिंधी वाइब्स वो कहते हैं ना सिंधी लोग लदे हुए होते हैं पूरे सोने में चांदी में डायमंड में
Oh my god. Yeah, but see how I'm so excited about everything but the guy. Okay, the guy is also fine. The other feeling that actually gives me these kind of giggles is it's weird. Okay, it's a very small habit. Like you have, na, ki he has
हाँ.
one key, I have one key. It's
Hmm.
driving back home from a party or like an event situation.
I
I
have
cannot
started to
continue the rest of the pod. Bye. I cannot continue the rest of the pod. Bye.
I have started to visualize.
Stop,
Can I just
guys. We
say
won't.
it? Can I just say
What?
what's on my mind?
Say.
So it's just imagine that I mean just imagine my case. So me and my guy, we are at a party and
Yeah.
everything is done and dusted. We are heading back and I know for a fact I'll be like, take my bag, take my purse, take my shoes, take everything. I know for a fact that he'll take everything and he'll put everything at the back seat and I'll, as I'm a passenger princess, so I'll sit over there and I'll be full exhausted. I want his hand on my head, massaging it little bit, and then start to drive and then putting his hand on my thighs.
On your lap. I was just going to say that. Stop. हम कितनी सरल लड़कियां हैं छोटी छोटी बात. The contrast of how we started this pod and how soft we are towards the almost end bit. I know what you're talking about. But हाँ ये काफी है मेरी भयंकर fancy.
We do have a lot of fantasy.
What's one छोड़ो यार नहीं बोलना चाहिए.
We'll discuss this off the pod
In private confidence.
in private.
So yeah, I think it's the little and the big things and the medium things in between which make us happy. It's just beautiful. Lovely how there's no
Yes.
presence of a guy and he's just there, but he's not there. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you know, guys. So the day Muskan she has sent me a voice note at 3 in the night, and she was like, I've imagined myself in my post-wedding era, and I think opened it at around 8 a.m. Like I did not even completely open my eyes, but I opened my ears so that I can listen to it.
See,
And
this is why I have high standards.
and I was laughing and I was smiling. And then I told my mom about it that we are such like wedding pagloos that we always talk about this, and she has imagined this whole thing. My mom is like, you guys have imagined everything other than a guy.
Yeah, it's
That's
not in our
true.
hands as of now.
Yeah.
I am to actually one of those people who would be like, I'm sitting and chilling in my room, just knock on my door and just say, yeah, okay, God has sent me and we'll make peace there.
Dude, +1. के बाद कुंडली वुंडली मिला लेंगे कोई बात नहीं.
God has sent you now. That's it. चल बैठ आजा साथ में टीवी देखते हैं क्या है तू मेरा ले फैंटा नो प्लीज फैंटा नहीं पिलाऊंगी प्लीज
I wish that the guy is a Fanta. I need
अरे
people in my
भाई
clan. I so
I
wish.
would just
God, please, God, if you're there.
bless Muskan ऐसा भी नहीं what people expect out of their female friends guys he should be loyal he should be handsome he should be minting money left right center up down he should be this he should what's Poonam manifesting Fanta तो पीना चाहिए उसको Fanta
I
at least
need
he should drink Fanta bare minimum Muskan Fanta
Fanta. I need people in my clan to back my theories and my facts.
you have Jamil Jamali what else you need
That's true.
Tirchi topi wale. Stop. As we end the pod, I'm going to go and watch Dhurandhar 1 again. I watched that scene again and again when Hamza meets Yalina for the first time in the rally situation, and then the unreleased version of Gehra Hua comes. Tu chand hai
Love it. Love that song so much, yaar. This Zubeen Nautiyal, no? He has given back-to-back bangers. So
Acha,
good.
this song is from Zubeen.
Yo.
Wow. Why did I think it's Arijit?
Everybody felt that it's Arijit, but it was not. Arijit sang that last one, na? Something Naina Bhare.
No, see, Gehra Hua. The credentials are showing Shashwat Sachdev, Arijit Singh, Harman Malik.
Oh, it's not Gehra Hua, it's Aakhri Ishq.
We both are talking about very different songs.
Okay, then drop it.
Wow, we had so many things to talk in this pod, and all we've talked about is how we don't want relationships and then end up giggling about stupid, wonderful relationship things.
Exactly. But nothing can beat female friendship and relationship
Oh
ever.
my god. How are we even setting a comparison?
I saw this reel and I think it's from Sex and the City. Sex in the City or Sex and the City? What was
Sex
that
and the
series?
City.
Sex and the City, no? So those 4 girls, they sat together and they're like, how about we are each other's soulmates and we meet these beautiful guys who will just have fun with all of us. I was like, wow, damn.
Wow. Can I change my list of things that bring me giggles? Definitely. You know, Poonam and I are nightmare for those kind of girls who are like, मेरी तो लड़कियों से दोस्ती नहीं बनती.
दोस्ती नहीं होती है. So
We're
true, bhai.
nightmare for those kind of girls.
We are also nightmare for other people, you know, right?
Because, darling, I'm a nightmare dressed like a daydream. I think that's just our cue to end it. And who am I? That's one secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl.